Want to taste the waste of the 70s. I was made for the live-long life of traveling. Oh, see it all, yeah. I wanna see it all, yeah. I need to see it all, yeah. I wanna see it all, I wanna see it all, yeah. I'd give anything just to leave this town tonight. I'd give anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind. Want to taste the waste of the 70s. I was made for the live-long life of traveling. Oh, yeah, I was made for the live-long life of traveling. See it all, yeah. I wanna see it all, yeah. I need to see it all, yeah. I wanna see it all, I wanna see it all, yeah. I'd give anything just to leave this town tonight. I'd give anything just to leave this town, leave it all behind.
Hey chat. Happy Monday. My box is working again. Stream Deck. Box has a name. Box has a name, and its name is Stream Deck. It's working again. Well, at least the it's the most useful function actually for me, is being able to change scenes. It's high time I revisit actually the layout of this. Organization is a weakness. Chat. I've come to terms with that. Fought it for 40 years, whatever. Come to terms with it. Organization's a weakness. And this can be done better though. I mean, as it is, I have like 4 of the buttons on my home screen I don't even use right now. They're there for like emergencies. Yeah, I gotta revisit that. So much to do, chat. So much to do. Happy Monday, Kira. Good to see you. Part of the problem is just I don't know, vast swaths of time just disappearing on singular edits. I realized that 3/4 of the way through the Widow edit with the Rye Irony that it wasn't gonna be well viewed. I like the footage. I think it's good footage. But the problem is it's 3 minutes. Algorithm don't like that. But it also took forever to edit. The time, the ROI is way out of balance there. Historically, though, I do think it'll still be worth it. Historically speaking, some of the longer uncut fight sequences are the less viewed, but more liked. They even just in terms of ratio of like to dislike, but actually total quantity of them, they sometimes surpass things that have a lot more views than them. Because I think, my interpretation is there's a smaller contingent of the community that really likes that type of content and want more of it. But the YouTube algorithm at large doesn't see it as quite as appealing. So I try to keep it in the mix for sure. But it does take, it does hurt a bit. It's that single short, all in all, 10 hours maybe? Is that start to finish? It's hard to count because there's a little bit of an assembly line process to it, right? The scrub process takes a big chunk of the time where I'm looking and finding it and deciding what portions of the video are suitable for. I don't know. Is this interesting? The behind the scenes, how the sausage is made. Shop talk. That's what I wanted. Is that interesting? I don't know. Maybe it's therapy for me. So maybe it's useful. Yeah, the stream's on. It's going to be it's not going to be a long stream. That I will say. It probably won't be a short stream, but it's going to be on the shorter end probably. Because if it's not, then 7 p.m. Iron Thorn is going to be very pissed with President Iron Thorn. Because... well, I don't have anything ready to release now. Magazine's empty. I don't like that feeling. So I have some things that are very close to release. The problem was because I was the last VODs, I was jumping around a lot with my my tools, my layout and stuff like that. Every single one of them needed personal detailing care to account for, well, this one's Wanderer's Crest and this one's Hunter's Crest and this one's, they all behave a little bit differently. I'm glad to have you here, Kira. Thank you for hanging out with me and everybody else who's lurking or will be lurking or yet to chat. You know what I mean. This Let's play some games, Chad. I'm here for some Silk Song. God, I love this game. This is the button for this one, right? Okay. Also, I realized yesterday that the ultra wide is a bit of a double-edged sword. Like, it gives a lot more flexibility to what I can cut. Like, I never, at least personally, a lot of times I felt like with the Knight, you get to the space where everything was crammed to one side, but it's like I couldn't move the frame any further right. It was just black bar. That doesn't happen or feel like it happens as much to me when I'm doing the edits for Silksong, but it does mean that it needs a lot more adjustment to keep it in frame. So the good news is, like, this has been a hell of a crash course on how to video edit. If this Twitch thing don't work out, guys, I probably can switch to video editing as a career, which is good, because I'm not sure. I was talking about it with Snurg the other day. I'm a software engineer by trade, chat, and well, it's actually been a while since I've written code though, because I did a management stint before I did like a sabbatical type thing, right, to content creation and whatnot. And the development world is changing it was always changing rapidly, but like in the interim, AI tooling pretty much like it's looking like you better know how to work with AI tools to write your code for the future. Like, and I understand, but at the same time, like, that kind of nerfs a bit of the appeal for me. Like, I loved the puzzles to solve, and that I was the one solving them. Like, that's the reward cycle for me. And I don't think it's just not gonna be the same asking the computer to do it for me. Like, yeah, it's not to depreciate at all. There's still a lot of difficulty, I'm sure. Ooh. That's why that didn't work. Hopefully y'all didn't hear just that little ding. If my settings are correct, only I should have heard that. There we go. Controller work now. What's the thing? It's going to amaze. It's going to enable some truly amazing things. Like some really cool products and softwares are probably going to be enabled, just like the prototyping process alone, being able to churn out like actual functioning product or beta test things in half the time or probably less. It's going to do a lot for the rate of technological growth and whatnot. It's just doesn't seem like it's going to be as much fun. But I've always had a bit of a storyteller instinct in me, though, which is kind of something fun for me to be able to touch on a little bit here. Part of me as a kid wanted to be an author, but they don't get paid very well. Or at all. So I'd see the, and no, don't worry about it. There is so much ahead of me. Sorry, I did read it, Kira. I am excited for how much is coming still. This game, like, it's kind of, I love it knowing I'm in like Act 1. Like, it's that cleanly delineates in my brain, at least. Like, there's at least more blocks to come, you know. It's always that bit of the vacation where the whole trip is still awaiting for you. It's exciting. Oh, our friend went. I didn't realize we had a friend here we were chatting with last time. don't think he had an interesting name or anything. What's our kit? We're currently rocking Felt Like Reaper. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to repeat this. I was gonna try to summarize my thoughts, but either way I do it, I'm probably gonna have to repeat it no matter what. You said Act 2 yesterday? You're so far ahead of me. I'm probably going to avoid using the weighted belt. Almost ever. I'm not saying I'm never going to put it on, but as a default, I'm probably going to be avoiding it. And the reason being, this is the why. I don't want to form a dependency on I'm used to trying to handle the knockback now, right? It was a thing that I struggled with a bit at the start of Hollow Knight. In fact, it was really kind of nice having heavy body or whatever it was for a minute. But then afterwards, it's a competitive slot, and I feel like it's going to be even more competitive. None of these are that compelling right now. Do I want more of this or this is I like the compass because it's heavy stream value. Being able to communicate with you guys, just be opening up the map and no, we're there. The super stream value. It's to me personally, it has a lot of value, even though as gameplay wise, I know where I am most of the time now. Although as we explore more spaces, it'll be useful to have. It's that kind of thing that's very nice to have some of the time, which I guess is kind of true of most of this stuff. This is only useful in exactly one scenario, and I don't even know what it gives you. I'm probably not going to use Deadbug's Purse, just because I think the biggest crest I've seen will allow for 3 yellow slots right now. So it's more likely it's going to be 2 or 1. I don't know. I just don't want to get dependent on. Yeah, the compass, so especially if you're looking for an edge, right? The compass is useless to combat. It's provides you. Technically, I think they tried to make it so almost none of this is useful. That's curious. You're the only exception. I had actually written yellow off as being overworld exploration and mostly focused. Interesting. Either way, getting combat value out of the slot. That's why a lot of people eschew compass. They didn't like the compass, whatever it was called, Navigator's Compass. I don't remember. In Hollow Knight, and I didn't use it there either because the slots were competitive, right? I guess the problem is just there's nothing I'm really feeling compelled I want to put on in its space a lot of the time. So I don't feel as punished. Sorry, looking at the map real quick. Where remind myself where we left off. More blue slots. The mask? Hold on. Is that true? Well, okay. I haven't gotten a chance to use you yet. One locket. Might do. Let me remind me of that in a minute. Yeah, I guess I do value blue. I value blue more than yellow. All of this, the tier, all of that is generally less valuable to me than most of this. I'm not hot on the Druid's Eye, as we know. Magma Bell, probably situation specific. I don't know how pervasive these types of attacks are. Red is like, I mean, to me, they looks like they ordered them correctly. Actually, I'd be happy to know if somebody in chat does have like, does anybody have a gauge like of the relative strength between these two? In like terms of like damage values. And this one obviously gives you more ammo, which is nice. Or it has a bigger reserve, but this has a bigger spread. So I'm presuming it also has less damage per pin. Be curious. Sorry, I was looking at the map though. We today, chat, we're definitely, I feel a little bit having neglected the needolin. I got this brand new instrument and I didn't run immediately to open any of the at least 3, I think maybe 4 doors I know of, maybe more. So we're gonna go revisit at least 1 or 2 of those earlier doors that we found. Let's see what's behind them. Might as well start, I think maybe I'll start with one beneath Bone Bottom. The first one we encountered, just see what's there, see what's there. Yeah, sound like fun? Maybe a little bit? Yeah, let's just rock with what we got. We haven't done enough practice with Reaper yet. There's some people that are really stoked to see the Reaper crest in the shorts, so I should definitely give them a couple more of that. Oh. God, I love the combat of this game. That physics felt fun. Just whoop. Supreme uppercut. Ooh. I love the... I feel like there's still a lot of nuance that I'm trying to pin down about her movement, actually. In many ways, it's kind of satisfying that I didn't explain it all. Especially given how good a job I feel they did about making a lot of it feel intuitive. Most of the crests seem to have some way of going from the sprinting, like if you connect at least, going from the sprinting action to a safe transition. Like a lot of the enemies have a safe, like there's like some, I don't know, there's a little bit, this brief iframe window that usually is enough, but not always enough. And I'm trying to figure out like where that boundary is. In fact, it's very evident in the Widow footage. Where there's a couple times that I was grateful. I actually managed to display a successful attempt in that same footage set for all of the derps that ended up happening when I failed at one of the more challenging maneuvers. But the sprinting lunge Widow into that, which she's doing her like slashing, charging across the arena. No. If executed correctly, it does work. It will actually deflect you safely. And I did it, I think, only once successfully in the short that we published. But that same technique actually works with the Skull Tyrant, even though it looks like you go right through his hitbox. And that's because they've just given you enough iframes to work there, I guess. And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of that. Which is why I pushed my luck in some places, and I had the realization earlier And I was reflecting on, Kira, your comments about into effect that parrying is not a needed mechanic for Widow, right? That's definitely true. It's always going to be true. I mean, not always true. Like a lot of the stuff I do falls to that category where it's like extraneous, excessive. Yeah. Can I jump through this at all? Oh, let me finish this thought first. A lot of times it's because I'm focused on like learning a thing, right? I'm trying to improve my understanding of the parry mechanic or of her movement a little bit, or it's I mean, it's almost always if you're ever confused as to like why is he doing that way, a lot of times it just boils down to I'm prioritizing a thing that you aren't prioritizing in that moment. And a lot of it's going just towards like it's making me feel better about future fights. Like I'm not when I was fighting Widow the entire time, I was never just thinking about like how do I clear this fight. Like that was never a stress for me. It was just play, right? The same as if I was out in the overworld walking around or whatever. I'm just playing the game, and I'm trying to focus on how to like improve and learn things for the rest of it. If that makes sense a little bit. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to destroy this, right? Like I paid a lot of shards for this. I feel like it doesn't seem the smartest idea to just destroy it, but at the same time, why would it be destroyable if not to be destroyed? Right? Like, no matter what, something's going to happen, right? Like, there's going to be a new message board item, or there's going to be like a clever commentary, or I don't know. So I guess rest in peace, shards, or I don't. It does kind of, or maybe it's just destroyable, just in case you really want to make your shortcut to the Moss Grotto back open again. Get really impatient. There's like two ways I can imagine that playing out. I'm not going to destroy it just yet, actually. Changed my mind. You weren't down here before. Hello? Hunter! I'm thinking it was you that cleared my basement? On first arrival here, the nesting creatures didn't take kindly to my passing. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I struck it. But I'm guessing the way it was blocked, I never actually checked. I just saw it and I hit it, you know. Oh ho! They're cranky bugs, all right. And they've made an awful mess down here with their hatching and breeding. You've my many thanks for seeing them off. May your travels bring you fortune, Hunter, and may the Citadel come to fear your freedom in our land. Vive la Resistance! I mean, I don't have any part in your politics, but it felt appropriate. Interesting. It's cool that she like moves around and has different. Like they all do. Like all of the NPCs like have a vivid. They've done a great job making this world feel more alive. Returning to my talks about the bench, or not the bench, the bridge. Right now, I'm seeing a couple different ways it plays out. They built it that way because they thought it'd be funny to have to make you pay to rebuild it every time you broke it. And they also simultaneously wanted to preserve the option for you to reopen that air quotes fast travel route to the bottom. right? Because the way I just took would be slow, as it were, because we could have just jumped down. That's option 1. Option 2 is that every time I destroy the bridge, a new quest appears to build a better one. Or option 3 is like some tangential quest or just nothing of note except for like a dialogue line changes. Have to decide, we'll think it through. But first, I wanted to... I remember you. You used to be protecting a mossberry. Damn. Whatever. Still gotta get used to that pogo. I have enough silk, it's fine. Do we still feel actually yeah, door! We got so many doors to visit now. Hopefully it opens. Never mind. I don't know why this one is the stupid statement. Music still sounds good, Kira? Because I just remembered. So we changed the music sound effect volume in response to the fact that I felt like music was quiet in some of my shorts, and then realized that the reduced noise, very low reduced noise value I had configured in Premiere Pro was actually kind of conflicting a bit. So let me know if you think the music's too loud at some point. All right. What's in here? Because I shouldn't waste silk. Kind of want to listen to the melody though. Interesting. Shoot, I missed what did it say? I was busy theorizing. What was the name of the zone? I was just busy realizing this is probably a big reason for the design of that 1 bar of silk that you automatically regenerate so early. Like, it doesn't feel that useful. Weaver Nest Atla. I don't know what an Atla is. Interesting. Look it up later. It's so that you can't ever get locked in, right? Like, I'm presuming there's maybe not another exit here. And so they did it so you always can have enough silk to open a door, is my presumption right now. Which is just a little thing, but it's brilliant. I mean, it's why they're so... Hello? Friend or foe? Friend? He's just lighting my way. I kind of don't want to pop him. You know, let him be. Oh! What an interesting lighting structure. Sorry, I wanted to take in more of the background. I think I ignore the background too much. What is that? It looks organic, right? Like some kind of carapace or this weird forky looking thing in the back. Huh? I guess maybe it's just some of this somehow. Oops. I was hoping to turn on. Yeah, this is... Alright, so we come back up this way maybe. Or it opens later. They did a great job with the atmospheres. Okay, so we got like a cocooned something back there. I presume it's a creature of some kind. And then, I mean, obviously I'm supposed to break whatever these are. They're shiny. Let me just reflect for a moment on how rude of a thing it would be to do to like stumble into some random place. Like for all it knows, like that's like a power core that's somehow still functioning. I just, it looks like silk, I guess. But you know, after all this time, we're just gonna start smashing it. So rude. Oops. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Hello? Oh, I was kind of hoping something was in there, like a cocoon. Okay, maybe that other door open now. Oh, I was just commenting how much light we had now and smashed it. Inspect. A rune depicting the Weaver Nest. Take the map. Yeah, I'll take the map. Weaver Nest at the map. At the map. Yeah. That's cool. Go right to the map. There's nothing else except down. I presume this opens now. Yeah, if we sit on it. Oh! Hell yeah! The Weavers were aliens? Dope. I'm joking, of course, but... yeah. Did I just break the elevator? I hope I didn't just break the elevator. Ah. This one's in my way, so I guess I don't feel as bad about it. What does it say? Servitor Ignum. Small construct built by weavers past. Brought to life through silk runes threaded within. Wait, life? Oh. Here's the problem. I don't know which one, like, I always want to visit the most interesting place last. And I never know which way that is in this game. There's a hundred, I think there's something up there. With double jump. Naturally, I picked the way with something big and heavy. I was hoping the water wouldn't. Yeah, I can't jump over him here, right? Maybe I could dash through that? No, that'll work. I don't particularly feel keen to figure out how to fight you right now. Oh, good, another. This one's sleeping. Damn. No! Yes! Let's friggin' go! Definitely picked the right way to go to first. Hell yeah. I didn't miss anything, right? Just the one? Interesting, this looks like one of those pods that I just saw over there. Hello, Conrad. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. We'll come back to see if we can't remember. There's the shape of the wall, right? The shape of the wall looking like a surface I could cling to if I had another little hop in me. And the fact there's a little bit of a light source coming from there, I think there's something up there. I think there's something up there. I want to come back and check when I can double jump. Oh. That probably takes me just back up, huh? I want to see what's over this way. Sorry about the wanton destruction of your property. Those wires hopefully weren't very important. I know I usually have unimportant wires lying right around my house, so... Wait, is there like a way to break up first before we lose our... No. No, no, okay. Who's there? Has someone come to set me free? Or are you here to bring my end? I am Hornet, prisoner, only a traveler, and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weezer's past? Were you their enemy? No, not their enemy. And their prisoner, not through malice. I am Ava, a thing difficult to describe. A child of weavers, yet not quite their kin. How strange. That description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of weavers? And not? I can detect your weaver strain, yet you are different from them, and from me. A shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my senses would better understand your nature. Oh, surely nothing bad happens here. You see one's nature, Ava? It is a skill far beyond bugs. One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul. You speak of their crust, that signifier of a bug's essence, and their invisible yoke born through a lifetime. Crest. Yes, the old weaver term, a simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature, is it? Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity. came to the conclusion with the fleas. We always say yes. Oh? Evolved the crest of Hunter. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focused, the needle attacks will become deadlier. Cool. Cool. I wasn't at all sad about the one crest that didn't have any extra UI that had to be edited around. Awesome. That was all right. All right. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike immortal bugs. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Thank you, Ava. If my nature expands, as you say, I shall return. Okay, cool. It seems like awesome. Lady, still my senses resound. You seem so far beyond the bounds of a bug. Permitted me so upon your goal that I may offer clarity. Oh? Oh? You get more stuff, you talk more? Gained a Vesticrest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. Yeah, that's awesome. Anything else? Lady, if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Okay. Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. That's freaking cool. Don't suppose it lets me like set it when I'm not at a bench. Okay. I had things set into Hunter. Why can't I carry that over at least? Why did you have to take my tools away from me? I don't understand this, actually. This is one aspect that I'm a little confused about. Like, I could understand why I'm not allowed to set these at the time that I'm given the crest. It breaks consistency. You have to make like a coding exception so that you have like a one-off interaction of where you can set the initial values. Like, okay, fine, I get it. There's reasons why you wouldn't want to do that. I'm empathetic to that. I can get why you would want to force the player necessarily to like take on the new crest. Also, like, because you want them to at least use it a bit to see what it is. I mean, it's kind of a nice alternative to that thing where you pile up inventory in your backlog that you never look at or you forget about. That's great. But like, it does suck a bit to punish the player. Like, you're removing functionality from them that they had before they just did that. And like, you already kind of could do like some shenanigans with like moving over maybe some of what the person had currently equipped when you make that transition. But if not, like, at the very least, like, you just replaced an existing crest that I already had configured. Like, why don't you just give me that back with, why did you empty it? Did it change in some fundamental way that was incompatible with backwards compatibility? I don't think so. It was 2 red, 2 yellow, 2 blue before. Like, why? You let me keep the Thread Storm. That's nice, I guess. But I'm just a little confused on that point, right? And with all the praise I heap upon this game, it's only fair to give them a little bit of criticism on... I don't know, it feels a little weird, guys. But anyhow, that was awesome. I'd love to see what this does, what new happened. But what's over here first? A bench. Yeah, let's find the bench last. That's great. Love that. I mean, at least we didn't have to go fight combat or anything before we got a chance to fill out our crests. But it's not. That hasn't always been the case, actually. It would have been less of an issue for me if that always had been the case. Like, there just always happened to be a bench right next to every time they changed your crest, right? I mean, that solves so many problems, but it does probably create some balance. Wait. Yes. I mean, I guess. This can't be anything, right? It has to be yellow. Okay. Nope. Keep stream value for a minute. But now I have everything. All the monies. Hell yeah. Very pog. Did it change the color on this? It did. That's awesome. I mean, just to let you know that it's having... that's actually going nice. So far, most all of the things that have an effect on battle, much to my like, the other half of my bitching about all of their detail work to the UI, most everything that is relevant to the combat actually is accounted for in the UI that they present in some way. I don't know if that's all true. Like, maybe the weighted belt might not have that same scenario, but like, they give you each of the tools. They just updated the visual effect of the tools to let you know they're in a poisoned state. Yeah, Thread Storm blinks on and off depending on whether it's currently available or active. They did... My bitching is from me as a shorts creator, which is one that almost nobody else in the world has to... Like, that's not a lens anybody else looks through. So they did a great job, really. Don't let my bitching about it convince you otherwise. Nothing else down here? There's something up, though. What's up here? Yay, map. Oh. Out of the way. They seem kind of friendly, so I feel bad about smacking them. It's like an empty one. Is low, her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters, weave hope anew, that we might break free this accursed web born of our naive foundation. The poetry on that kind of obfuscates the message a bit for me. Yeah, I was hoping so. I was hoping there was a little thing there. What's the rest of this room look like before we abandon it? I presume you'll hurt if I actually... Everything hurts if I jump into it. What's this? Rune harp. Old Weaver recording instrument strung with silk runes. The faded runes hold a Weaver's words from long ago, relic Farloom's past. Okay. It's money. And lore. Money and lore. The best combination of non-combat things. Something about the shape of this. I feel like if I had double jump, I could get in someplace. Like there's an up. Queen Jabberwocky, hello. Good to see you. You know, Conrad, that's fair. You don't truly love a game if you don't bitch about it. And that's actually, I don't think that's just tongue-in-cheek. I don't know. If you love a thing enough, you're going to be passionate about it to a degree that you're going to be upset with some of the ways you feel like it could be better. Sorry, I didn't know I could do that skill. What? What? Sorry, I don't want to jump into you. Did I just not read that? Did I just punt reading that part of the skill? Where are my skills? Where are my skills? Damn it. Ancient Weaver technique, cling to rapid shears and leap off to rapidly scale heights. It doesn't... Okay, I'm not dumb, right? For not having realized that... Wait, no, but I... Has it always been there? Did I just magic not to do this somehow? Before now? I could have sworn that I dashed off wall. I mean, you can dash off the wall if you have the stick applied the right way, which is awesome. I just... God, I love this fucking game! That is so nice! It is like... It's brilliant. It feels so natural. It feels great. It's a little slower. But there's no traversal away from the wall, so it's like... That's amazing! How did I not... Okay. Okay. Oh. You asshole! You're fast! Jerk. Awesome. So they're gonna be frequent. Varlid Diver. Arachnid that nestles within dark holes in the cavern roofs. Pounces on prey from far alone. From far above. Wow. It might be coffee time, chat. Ah. Oh, I hear something good. Okay. Checkpoint. No! Let's go. Halfway to number 7. That's fun little parkour. What were these? Skull wing. Airborne relative of the grounded skull scuttler found only in the Marrow's deepest, hottest caves. And apparently completely passive. Does not give any shits about being knocked about at all. Well. You know, that would be pretty nice, actually. If you could just hold it down. I ain't missing anything, right? There's something else in this space, I'm pretty sure. I'd be surprised. Pog worth. Sorry, I was trying to see if there's like a... It's interesting. You can't buffer that. Alright. Figure you should check both sides. Can I just exit this way? No. You must use our technology. I actually probably want to set the bench real quick. And then grab some coffee real quick. Yay, my buttons work again. I love it. All right, Jet. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Just give me a couple minutes. Won't be long. We're going to go on for... it's going to be a long stream, but we're going for at least another hour. That's for damn sure. So, I'm going to see what another door... I got to go open. We just opened only one door so far. We're going to open another one. All right, give me a few minutes. Be right back.
I'm falling harder than I wanted to, and
Has everybody's Monday's been treating them good, I hope. I mean, it's Monday, so. I remember Mondays are always painful, but I mean, when I was working the management position, it was very acute. Mondays were so acutely painful, they started on Sundays. My wife called it the Sunday scaries. I'm guessing that's just a millennial term or something. Like, I mean, I think I technically qualify as millennial, to be fair. My wife's most more than me. I belong to the lost generation. It's Gen Y. It was a thing for a bit when I was growing up, and then it like disappeared. They just crammed them into the millennials. But just like anticipation of Monday, right, would cause anxiety. So I felt like I had like a 1-day weekend for a while, right? Well, just Saturday, and then Sunday was just the mental preparation for the week to come. Yeesh, not a great thing. Wouldn't recommend staying in that space if you find yourself there. It's definitely a detriment to my long-term health. But here we're here now. Did I get some? I think my nose. Felt like my nose touched the top of the foam of the espresso. Wouldn't that be silly? Streaming to Twitch with a little dab of espresso on your nose. Let's get back to it, chat, though. I'm loving this. This game is so big for... I didn't expect it to feel this large. In part, that's because of like what I'm anticipating still ahead. Yeah, but... Because if it wasn't for you guys telling me how much is still left, I could imagine I only have a little bit left even. I could have seen myself rather falling into that trap. Just because what they've built here seems to be just massive. Oh, yeah. I do like that song. Sucks to cut it off, but alas, must be done. We need to get back to gaming. No trap frames, let's go. I was about to say, we checked here, right? And I probably did try checking if I could stick to this wall and climb, but I didn't check just swimming under it. What's... No shot. Like, it feels like there's something here. Why is this ledge here if not? It's a shortcut, right? But no, that guy wasn't in the previous room. No, it's not a shortcut. This is something new. That seems like a really small space. I guess we'll try. all these platforms have a little buddy on them. It has to be that direction, doesn't it? Oh, that's not great. Have to go from the high ground? Shoot. I don't need you for anything, right? It doesn't look like it. There we go. Nope, don't you dare. Got it. Hell yeah. Anything else? There's something to the right, right? I feel strong. I guess I give shards. A little automata. The note said that that gave him life. Should I feel bad just smacking him? They don't look very much of a threat. I know what that looks like. Let's come back to this. I want to see what the rest of this room has first. Sorry about your baby. Soup! Welcome, welcome. Yes, I have opened one of the needolin doors. This is what we have started our stream today with. Explorations. Oh, no, no, no. It's faster than me. How much health do you have? Not that much. Shards. That's where we came in from, though, right? Yeah. I don't remember if I put a marker on this or not. There's so much fun things to be found in this world. Like, secrets have secrets. Almost. Not even almost. It has to be like another moss. I discovered when I looked through my journal, I didn't have detailed text on this. The moss. What is it called? Isn't it Moss Queen, right? Whatever. And I need to kill 2 more before I got to tails. Like, well, I guess we were going to see more of those then. This is probably one. Especially given all the, like, you know, eggs and similarities. You know. You know. I mean, you've already done this already, probably. I'm so surprised. Moss Mother. That was what's called. Oh. Should be used third sermon. Aha! This will complete my journal, maybe. Didn't want to use it twice there, actually. Urgh. Damn. Shucks. I was just about to get enough silk too. Yeah, you're right. Pantheon 5, let's go. Almost had it. Oops. Do you not... Oh, you don't even hurt me. You're just shards. Okay, that's cool. What precisely changed with regards to the advanced hunter crest? Or was it just, I mean, it unlocked... I don't think I had fully unlocked all of this yet. Is that what it did? Is just opened up all my slots? Why? What's advanced about it? Maybe want to find out later? Doesn't feel like the skills are different. Oh well, figure it out later. All right, let's do this again with feeling. No! Alright, let's definitely heal now. Why did I think that was a good time for that? Just balls. Ow. That's for the best. That's for the best. I was so upset about some of that play. Is it going to be worth? Probably not. Yeah, no, they were like one box model almost. For a second there, it was kind of cool. Also a little trippy. So with the advanced Hunter's Crest, you deal more damage the more successful hits you do without getting hit yourself. Thank you. I hadn't seen this meter yet. Every time I've looked at... Coincidentally, every time, and I have checked, I've looked up at that meter so far, I've seen it as in its closed state. Awesome. So that's gonna be a true bitch to edit then. Okay. 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 Let's begin. God damn it. Should have gone straight for Pogo, maybe? That timing was bad for me. Oh no! So punished by the bounce. Yes, I thought it would work. Omega damage. Let's go. Get off. Get away from me. Didn't know I could pogo off a rock like that. This makes sense. Awesome. Let's go. Big finish. What we get? Weave light. Gleaming apparatus of weaver make. Its core emits a faint glow. Increases the speed of silk regeneration. Why? Cinema finish. Let's go, guys. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, that was awesome. Oh wait, do I what learnings did I have now? Motherhood is an instinct that can push creatures beyond what seems their natural limits. It turns even weaker beasts like these into formidable foes. Cool. Nope. That's fine then. I think I set up a... I definitely need to set a marker there if I hadn't. Actually felt like I had it. Felt like I had it. It literally grows a little bit with every single strike. That meter to some maximum. I might need to do some clever shenanigans to try to just represent that or something. I don't know that I can, or just never use this jar. This, I'm sure that it's going to do the same thing with all crests though, or they're all going to have some variation of it, right? Editing the UI is becoming an increasingly like it started as a heavy workload for Silksong in comparison to Hollow Knight and Elden Ring, but like it keeps getting like it started bad, and they're just like, here's more, here's more, here's some more. How am I editing it? Well, so currently the only way I know how to edit it, realistically, I mean, like I have a couple of different techniques for pulling out the data or the pixels, as it were, but it's Premiere Pro. I'm doing it in Premiere Pro, and I used to use a mat. Maybe there's something. Maybe I actually should revert. So I used to use a mat. I'd made like a custom PNG, just white on transparency mat to basically like I want to cut these pixels out of my video so that I can move them, like make it into its own layer, right? They can move the layer around. Sometimes it needs more than one. Then I evolved to the space where I actually started using vector masks to just like in layer inside the layer itself, like the opacity has some masks that you can use to just crop out segments, and you can use either rectangle, circle, or just a freeform path, and that's where now mostly it's freeform paths, which is great because it's made it easier to adjust. Like the mats were a pain when I had to update them. Making a single update is very easy the way I have it set up now. The problem is I need to now make actual 50 updates minimum per video, right? It's just the labor aspect of it because it changes so constantly. I mean, hell, even that, I love that mask, that last mask, the fractured one. But I mean, on its own, it also is a headache because if it breaks, right, I have to go re-update the damn. Yeah. No, it is a lot of work for a short. I don't think the shorts would be doing as well as they are if I did not put in the work. I think it's kind of like sort of table stakes for getting my stuff, seen and noticed by people. But at the same time, it's like, whenever I get a comment, it's kind of like, like you gotta speed up the pace of play, man, or whatever. I'm like, dude, the pace of play is not like, it's not the stream or whatever. It's the editing. The editing is the thing that impacts the pace of play. Also, I guess this is a great time for me to drop the fact that there's a Patreon now, chat. Started up recently. I keep swearing when I do it. The reason I haven't done it, honestly, is because I'm behind in the shorts. Like I'm empty magazine right now. By the way, sorry, Queen Jabberwocky, you're probably gone already. But if you catch the VOD, you did see I said bye. Sorry, I was late about it. What was I saying? Something about shorts editing. Shit. Oh, empty magazine. I don't have anything to release right now. Which I try not to be in this space, so that's why this isn't going to be a long stream. But we are going to go do one more thing. We're going to go at least explore one more door before we're done. In fact, let's start traveling. our way there. But like, yeah, so the edits, I don't know. Oh, I was saying Patreon. I have been swearing that I'm going to get to making. I want to make a video, just like a short video, like saying what the Patreon is, so that everybody knows what to expect and from what it is. And then I guess to a certain extent, just talking it out to you guys here while I'm walking will help me organize my thoughts and preparing for that post, which I've been swearing I'm going to make for a week now at least, because that's when I made the Patreon. Definitely will help support the channel. If what you care about more than anything is supporting the channel, that's probably the place to go. Now, before you run off to do that, I will caveat: as soon as I get off my lazy ass, we are going to get to a space where we're an affiliate on Twitch. So if you are a Twitch viewer and you are like, you know, in a space where you'd like to contribute to the channel, like, save that for the Twitch sub. Save it for the Twitch sub, because that's going to bring you value. I mean, if nothing else, it's going to make sure you don't have ads. So big value there. But that, keep it for that first. But if, you know, especially if you like catch my VOD on YouTube or something like that, and you're not going to be on Twitch ever, and I will probably get around to turning on YouTube memberships. The reason I haven't turned on YouTube memberships is because, like, I don't have anything to offer there, but that's actually the same problem I have with Patreon. So, like, I guess at that point, might as well just turn them on, right? And just be clear about the fact that, like, this is, because the problem I have is the thing that I really have to offer is content, but I don't want to gate any of the content. So I can't, like, offer content as, like, a sneak access pass for YouTube members or as a Patreon member, because then I'm gating, like, some people aren't going to have access to the content. That's kind of like not the, you know. Yeah, Connor, the emotes, I need to get them made, and I don't know, maybe I'll just make the first couple myself. But they are the things that's the thing actually that's holding up. The reason I won't flip on the affiliate switch is because I have no emotes yet, and I consider them to be necessary myself. At least a couple, right? Like, I mean, long term, I want y'all to have like a nice kit of emotes. Those take a lot of time and effort to make the money. Time to make, money to pay for, etc. Yeah. So, wait, do you say anything new yet? But that's why I'm holding up. That's why I've held up on the Twitch affiliate thing so far, is because the emotes. Okay, he just came back up after. Interesting that she just like visited. She just went down there for a minute. What is our next door? Oh yeah, sorry, I missed this line. It's Connor said, I got the Sisters of Battle on my homepage yesterday. I saw you just said in Discord it's popping off again. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, happy about it. Happy about it. But I don't know why. Like, that's 80 days old almost at this point. I say it because when I was looking at the graph, it's at 77 days was like the axis the other day. So it's probably like 80 now or something like that. I don't know. If I looked at the graph though, and it's just like there's the strong showing, and then it plateaus off as is normal, and then it has this one little spike several weeks back, and then another little starting to go vertical all of a sudden at the end of the graph. And just, why? Why? It's been there forever. Okay, we can get rid of this. Let's clean up after ourselves. We don't need that there anymore. Let us. All right, I'll actually let it chat. I am going to go to either the Far Fields needolin door or the wormways. I'm not gonna like make a vote, but somebody shout out your preference. And I mean, I'm presuming this is what as well. I'll throw deep docs in for consideration as well, I guess. And if nobody gives a damn, I mean, one of those is pretty far. I think it's Bell Beast. Do I Bell Beast over to the far field, or do I start hopping up the walls for the wormways? We haven't fully explored the wormways now that we have wall climb. There's some spaces even. Soup votes far fields. I can get behind that. I mean, it's honestly a coin flip for me at this moment. Which is kind of cool. We had to have a... Okay, now I have to wait to see if there's anybody that wants to break the tie. Conrad put his at a 1-1. Kira, are you still in the house? You tie breaking? Yeah, I know you did. No need to be sorry. What was the question? Do you like Conrad or Soup more? Sorry. No, the question is, I'm going to needolin door. Wormways or far fields? We have one vote for each. So am I going to the needolin door in the wormways, or am I going to the needolin door in the far fields? I mean, I was about to say that same argument myself, but like as soon as we consider the Bell Beast as a thing, I don't know that that's true. But it sounds your vote. Your vote is wormwise then. I can get behind that. I am going to do both, absolutely. I mean, the needolin doesn't look like a key. I'm opening them all. They will all be opened. All right. Oh, we have 2 wormways then. Far be it for me to fight democracy. I have a lot of smart ass comments I wanted to make right there, but I'm not. You just eating on this corpse, bud? Just eat, just munch. Interesting. I hadn't considered my many different ways of entering the wormways. I was just gonna go for this one up here. Can I get there this way? Can, right? Especially easily now with all of my new abilities. Oh, this has that asshole in it though, doesn't it? Well, I can sprint now. Asshole, no problem. Bye. Screw you too, bitch. I mean, it seems like a shame not to at least see what was the space that I didn't have access to before. I couldn't get here before because of no wall climb. on my first passage. Oh, good. It's nice and dark. I love those spaces for stream. I think something's under me. Maybe? I thought I saw one of them. Yeah, there's somebody down there. One of those frickin' teethy fuckers. I was trying to thread storm. Now I want to say it for frickin' masks. Jesus, I can't see for shit in here. Oh, I know what I know what that is. Lifeblood. Might as well be getting silk now. I thought he was almost dead, so I was gonna finish him off. I shouldn't forget. Hello? We saw one of these before, right? We didn't know what to do with it then either. Wait. I should at least try to see how it responds to music. Well, rip silk. Don't worry too much, Soup. We're going to end up doing them all. Why do I keep punting that? This is, to Durati's credit, value. Oops. Not Durati's. Shout out to Durati for pointing out the value of the compass in being able to place a marker in unmapped territory. Gotta take the big picture perspective. We're doing it all. Why? What is... Man, all of these breakables on the ceiling just to give me agonizing pain. Like I have to double check them all. Alright, let's see what this is. Sorry. Okay, I'm really upset now. What else am I supposed to do besides hit things in this game? I don't have another option besides hitting things. Do I? I guess I could have played music for that one. I played music for the other thing. To our dead lands, only a little spark. I don't have enough silk for you. Oh yeah. Come back with more silk, maybe? Damn it. There's like a pouch or something here. Can I not? Let's see what's in the pouch. Just didn't do anything. So please. Well, let's figure out what's down here anyways. Yay, silk. Thank you. Alright. Do anything different? Too dark. To our dead land's life, the buds must grow. Only a little, only a spark. You need light? Probably come back later. With noodle on this one, I guess. I guess that ring can stand in for both of these. I think these things are probably related, right? I mean, they're both friggin' blue. Lifeblood color. They both have the lifeblood. Like, they're have to be related. Trying to think real quick. I'm not overlooking something, right? Like, I'm not forgetting I have a dream nail or something equivalent. I just... Hitting it didn't seem to help me. Playing for it didn't seem to help me. Don't think using tools are going to change that outcome that much. What was over here again? Oh, we didn't go. We just collected our silk and went back. I guess I'll check left first. This guy's creeping me out a little bit. That jump scare. Aha, so it's a U-turn. Well, it's a circle. It's a circle. Really? That didn't kill you? Sad. I guess I should have extended it. Because, by the way, you can extend Threadstorm chat, if you didn't know. What? By mashing the buttons like with Cyclone. YouTube helped me out with that. Why? The space just feels so weird. There's nothing to break here. There's nothing to find here. Just supposed to be part of the weavy tunnels. What's this? Hey, let's go! Totally worth. Definitely worth. This is the dead end, right? Didn't become more interesting spontaneously. All right. Damn. So I'm gonna try to go over him. It's the same one as before, I think. Yeah. This structure is interesting. The above me you can barely see because lighting. You know, like manufactured. I was going to say man-made, but like, well, that doesn't make sense, right? These ones are very slow. No, I fat fingered that. I was trying to jump. But I actually... I'm not doing this again. I punted to deal with the consequences. Balls. The structure. It's awesome that they... Somebody, I don't think it was Kira, actually. Somebody was talking about it in chat the other day about how much they appreciated, and I also, like, the environments blend from one zone to another very, very nicely. Like, this is actually the repetition of the sand from the space under... Oh, was you, Kira? Okay. Sorry. The repetition of the sand, you know. Oh, did I not actually get to that door? I had forgotten. Is there not a place to wall climb? I think... Soup! I think you're getting your wish, Soup. I think we're going off our fields. I'm not crazy, right, guys? I can't get to that. Like, that would be the most impressive... No, I can't do that. There's nothing to parkour off of. Alright. Well, shit. I guess the way we came is probably still the fastest way out. Hey, we did discover something new, though. This wasn't a waste. Definitely worth our time. What did we get again? We got the memory locket. Let's go. Always good to get a good eye. You gotta love it when you have the opportunity to get an I told you so in. You gotta seize that. You know, I respect it. Can't miss that. Wee, free falling. Oh, that would have sucked. I've been really sad if I just broke the bridge because I fell on it. I don't know if it may be like the type of mechanic where you have to like sit for a certain period of time on it, but do I want to change anything actually? We have to go visit the Relic Seeker at some point to drop these off. So in amongst my edits, so I do have several edits close to done. The problem that they're not done is just because they've all required so much detail work that I was bitching about before. One of them is probably going to be the Relic Seeker's introduction. We'll see how that does. If that does well, y'all are hit and miss with the NPC dialogue type shorts. Sometimes, like, they do actually pretty well. Like, and then sometimes they're just like the worst ones that I make, it feels. But they're easy. It's funny because like the subtitling used to be one of the harder parts of the process, and now it's like so easy for me to do that. Like those are the easy shorts to make. Like those are kind of freebies to throw in as like a an extra bonus or whatnot. Did I miss the thing? Anyways, still in a drop frames. Love it. Chat, what speed? What is silk regeneration speed? That's just that first notch, right? Like it's just how long it takes that first little auto. What is it? What is it? What this thing? What silk heart. Silk hearts will automatically regenerate some silk. There's the keyword regenerate. It probably is a keyword type of scenarios maybe. Like, so this helps me with that first 10th of my silk. Not even 10th anymore, it's a 12th. This helps my first 12th of my silk wheat. Like, that's not even relevant unless I'm truly empty. Probably gonna be more valuable later than it is right now. The Hunter is one of my favorite crests. Trying to think if I want to stick with it for a little while longer at all, though. Because we were kind of just practicing with Reaper. I feel now they make me feel guilty for wanting to set aside the Hunter because they just upgraded it, right? I might as well. I need to explore what I just got it. Let's see. We should learn it, use it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Soup is like that's probably going to be something that's more end game useful when I'm getting more value than it currently offers. Oops. I didn't check here, did I? I do enjoy Hunter. I just feel slightly guilty because we were just experimenting. I was gonna give Reaper most of the day. I've done a lot of Hunter. I've done a lot of huntering. We'll come back to it next stream. We'll finish it off with some more practice with. I want to be good about not getting stuck in a rut of only using one thing the whole game through. Oh, because I moved the compass. This opened up naturally. What's our shard? I think we are okay with shards right now, right? Shards. And we're fine on rosaries too. I mean, I'm not the type that really plays scared much anymore, which is why I don't really look to put this on. Especially like it has no value if you don't die, right? Like this is nothing unless you die. So it's kind of Deadbug's first purse feels a bit like blackjack insurance. Like just say no to blackjack insurance, chat. It's a scam. And my instinct tells me dead bug. Unless you really are expecting you're going to die. Like you have to have, I think you need a reason why you want to put that on specifically. At least I want one. Hold on, what was, so I don't have any poison anymore unless I want to invest. I might invest. I could invest. I don't hate the bell either. The way the bell actually plays out. I'll put more thought into it before I talk on it at length. I think Druid's Eye is lower than my expectation was for it because of how it ends up playing out. And by the exact same token, I think Warding Bell benefited in a way that I didn't expect it to. But because you can frequently end up with like a best of both worlds scenario, I didn't realize at the time, like when I was kind of trashing on it a little tiny bit at the start, you can actually, there are scenarios where you get all the masks and the protection. That's pretty nice. That actually is in the decision tree. It's not a decision tree. What? Whatever. Yeah. Up. And poison or protection? Oh no, it's Conrad, I agree 100%. They all feel, nothing feels overpowered or broken. I think the most, I don't know, this can have the most broken effect and like it can be the most swingy, but can be dead a lot. Like if you're like almost never falling to one mask, like you're just a god gamer, like this is useless to you, right? But if you're constantly hitting that last mask, like this will save your bacon. It is so swingy. But beyond that, most of them are like, they're all incremental to some extent. Even the tools, like I think they did a great job with the balance. You are absolutely correct. And part of the reason why I feel okay taking the compass is because like I don't feel a strong compulsion. Like I need to have any of the rest of these. You know, like a lot of times in a game, it's like, well, this one's an auto include, and then you like this last slot is what you play with, right? Or depends on the game, right? It's like, well, these first 5 skills everybody needs to take, realistically speaking. So you only have like 2 skills you play around with, but they feel like they tried pretty hard. I mean, I don't hate this kit. The bell has done work. In some of the shorts, like it actually has. Especially reviewing some of the editing, just the stuff that didn't make it to publishing. Words are hard. You know, we didn't play around with this enough, though. I only barely played around with the poison. We came from there. We're going this way. Wait. Nope. Bonus silk. Let's go. Oops. Doesn't look like anything there's breakable. I can't wait for whatever it is lets me play with these things. Come to think of it, this is the place where I've seen these rings the most. Is it somewhere near here? Let's Let's go check. Well, let's see what's behind the needolin door at least. Hey, we can use our shortcut. We can use our sick shortcut. Oh yeah, look at that. Such a big shortcut. It saved us like 5 minutes, chat. Balls. Punish for not choosing the bell. Yeah, like look at them, like they're right there. Come on, this must be what's behind the door. I'm convinced. I don't know why, just because video game logic. They always like put a lot of the thing near the thing that you unlock with it, right? Or place you unlock it. You know what I mean, chat. Don't ask me the word right now. Bench. Weirdness Syndrome. Some more of these little automata buddies. Oh. I see. What's our end objective? I mean, should just light it. Yeah, YOLO, right? You only live once. You see random things, you light them. What did I just do? Doomsday device. Countdown begin. Silk speed anklets. Experimental anklets of Winfer make. Draws upon the weaver's own silk to increase sprinting speed. Oh? This might be my new favorite yellow. We'll see. We'll have to go test it. Wait, is that all that was here? This is very small relative to the other one. It's either really good or absolutely useless. Let's see what it does. I mean, I love movement speed. In general, chat, I love movement speed in games. I don't know if Snowberry's here. He's probably sleeping right now. But you can attest to, in our last, I think both our last Borderlands playthroughs. Well, I mean, okay, Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina's. I prioritized movement speed in both of them. And like, so I was just like zooming around. I loved it, especially because there's like some in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands we've not played. Like there's like a sort of endless mode. The chaos chamber is what I'm talking about. But you can get bonuses in it, like you can buy a bonus movement speed and stuff like that. I loved those because it was so fun to go zoom around the arenas. Like, sorry, you're right. So there's a good chance I'm going to love this yellow. We'll see. The description makes me think it's going to consume silk to do this, though, which maybe... Yep. Oh! I hadn't even considered. Thank God I wanted to demonstrate to chat. All right, well, we get something new, I think. No? It seemed like it was filling up a little stronger than it did before. Like, it was only half before, right? It felt like it only filled halfway before. Maybe it has to go even further still? I need to be faster still before it does a... Bye, Kira. Have a good one. Is it cumulative? Like, can I bleed off that first? Nope. It remembers how, like, there's some kind of fractional tracking for how much of the silk you've used with sprinting already. I don't... That probably makes this not a default inclusion then. I mean, I could just try it. I don't love the idea of accidentally hosing myself by sprinting away from an enemy and then depriving myself of full silk so that I can't recover. Like, that idea terrifies me. I hate that. I hate that. Like, that's my instinct is just to take it off immediately. Like, that's... The notion that I could accidentally... just by evading, consume that silk. It doesn't deplete very quickly, though. Do I hit you? That's a good chance, because maybe you're right. I do have a theory. Is there anything else to increase speed at all? I don't think I have seen anything. There might be something out in the world, though, that I haven't bought yet. Is there a way... None of these do it, right? Like, I wouldn't... None of the crests or their abilities make you go faster, right? Like, you don't run faster as a beast. This is attack speed, I think, exclusively, probably. I don't think so. I think we might have to come back. I do think there's something here, right? I mean, it's not even that subtle. We ran across it the first time, and they went like, I feel like the 4th mark. And then with the thing on, they go up to the 7th mark. 6th. Oh, does the flea brew make increased movement run speed? I thought it increased attack speed. Movement and attacks. Okay. Is it problematic that it's poisoned? Why did... Oh! Like, I heard something happening. I don't see anything happening. I see. There's a hole in the ground now. Oh? Okay, there's something in that direction too. Thank you for the money. Well, let's take first. Rune harp, cool. Inspect. A rune depicting paths, Farloom. I feel like we're going back there. Oh. Dope. I don't know why this little niche here looks like just artistic, probably. Looks like almost a lever. I feel like there's supposed to be something more here. Didn't seem to show a reaction that I saw. This is an elevator. Well, no, but kind of looks like one. Little platform. Maybe, I guess we're coming back. Were you always done this? I know there was one over here that I was trying to break and I couldn't. That one. I think this one had one. Maybe it did. I feel like there's more secret here. But it may be secret come back later for. Wait, not all of them filled. I punted that last one. Damn it. Okay, they were all full all the way that time. We did whatever it was. See you later, Soup. Have a good one. I guess I don't need this anymore. Right. I guess let's... I want to use more tools, not less. Let's try to keep healthy with our stockpile. This is... Sting Shard is my favorite. I'd like to start using it more frequently in general combat. So I don't want to trick it off, but I also don't want to get away from experimenting. Is that just that debris? Okay. This same sounds kind of similar to like the breakable ground in Hollow Knight, at least. Can't remember if there's anything unexplored in this space because we didn't have wall climb before. I mean, the unexplored spaces are because we need to come back once we get into the ring. Whatever zipliney thing I saw demonstrated in the trailer. Or like the few things I actually saw in the trailer. Doesn't help me then, does it? So I get more shards, but they just all fell into the pit still. It's not great. I think the space that is to be found left in here needs those rings, right? Those. Yeah, I can't. Yep. It's a good thing I need to practice some more of. Is the dash interleaving pogos without touching the ground. Darn. No! Come here, you. Rosary beads bouncing in the airflow. God, I love how satisfying her movement and combat. Like they feel intuitive. Okay, I'm a little upset there because I was holding the X button, so I guess that's not intuitive. It works here, doesn't it? Nope. Can't hold, have to press. When you... This doesn't do anything with like the deceased, like the dream now, right? Doesn't seem it. All of the others that intersect with the ceiling have had actual secrets behind them. I know this isn't the first time that I've analyzed that space, but I feel like it's going to be relevant again. Damn. Nope. Don't mind me just borrowing your soft cushion. It's fine. Everything's fine. Is that just because the wall that she has that sort of pull back here? Just this little lip that's pushing her. Okay. Yeah, that's not the right one. I remember now. Clean up the map. I don't feel like this is actually that same blockage, but I could be wrong. Let's go investigate. All right, I need to use the restroom really quick, chat. Let me use the restroom really quick. I'll probably just grab. No more coffee. Just gonna use the restroom. We'll be right back. We're going to go for a little bit longer. Not too much, but which is why I'm not going to caffeinate it anymore. But just give me a couple. All right, we're back. Hi, Sophia. Sophia came to join us for the end of stream chat. All right, let's go look. I want to go see what's in this. I don't remember what's in this dock station. I think I need a simple key to open this up from the other side, if I remember correctly. But I don't think I've actually checked it since I got access to the needolin. So we should check to see, because I did use the same marker unwisely. I mean, there are a limited number of markers we have access to. Just remember how much those assholes suck. Let's just kill them. Let's just kill them. Have that, asshole. Yeah, you like me now, huh? How you like me now? Jerks. Okay, this is because this door... Before I knew how to open the needolin doors, right? Metal door looked like metal door. I don't think that's gonna help. Yeah, it isn't doing nothing. Why did I put... Right, there's a symbol guy right here, right? Symbol dude. Money, money, money. Love the money. Ow. Oh, shit. I think I had meant to put this over here. I mean, there's an up space here that I can get to later. Let's just try to remember. I think that marker's gonna make more confusion than anything if I leave it. Damn it. I swear to God, I tapped the X button there, though. Don't know why the float did not happen. Sometimes it worked. We're leaving already? Okay. Guess she wasn't getting enough attention. Is this actually a needolin door? I'm trying to remember. Or was this another one of the doors like the ones I just visited? Let's go check. If not, I'm trying to remember, think of where else we're going to go. Because I don't want to necessarily go push into a whole new space right now. Chat. Because we're getting close to, like I said, I got a lot of editing doing. Wait, which bell station? Deep docks. It is a challenge, a good challenge, a fun challenge, but a challenge that I am having to learn to deal with the prioritization of the streamer versus the YouTube content creator. Sorry, bud. Pretty sure I bounced off him. Didn't know you could. If it's, I don't want to try. It feels rude. He's so friendly now that he's not cranky. Sorry, I was having fun. I thought I grabbed the edge there. Love the uppercut. So much fun. There's a certain satisfaction to that. Backflipping into the door. It gets opened after the, oops. Oh, I'm upset about that. He's too short. He got under it. That's the exact situation where I need to use the right climb if I want to ascend. Because I was legitimately concerned about coming off of the wall for that moment. And you remember that's the feature. Ow. Okay. You gotta go. I was hoping for enough to recover this mask. Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's not the same type of door, is it? It would have looked like it to me at the time that I first encountered it. Okay. Trying to think of how I would open it. Bugger. Soup. Welcome back. We just finishing exploring. I was poking at a couple of the map markers I had that were marked with the same as the needolin door. This thing. That marker I was using for needle indoors, but I understand why I would have confused the two. But this is not one of those. So I was just exploring a couple of the needolin doors that I thought I had left. Apparently not. Damn. Sorry, my brain's just wondering now, if it's not a needolin door, is it openable by another mechanism that I currently have access to? I don't think so. But it could be an environmental variable type of thing that I'm missing. Don't see where the access would be. Maybe come back later. Can't remember, did she have anything left for us to buy? Actually, now that we're close to it, we should just stock up on some shard bundles, probably. Fuck. Okay, ma'am. Yeah, this isn't a carousel where we can get on and off whenever we feel like it, though. Sophia was here and then left and now back. Sometimes she can be a little indecisive. Double check what's at the far right here. This was Lace Arena? Wait. Okay, I don't have one of those, right? No. Okay. Let's put it on bench first. Try to think, are there any other needolin doors that I'm forgetting about then? Because that one... Those three I distinctly remembered, but the rest... How did you come to serve these docks, Forge, daughter? Sent from our forge home we were, at the request of those holy bugs above. The Citadel dwellers, the veiled bugs, they ordered you here. Yes, an age ago that, such is duty. We forge daughters live to hone the craft and aid the line. By the Citadel's patronage and our long duty upon these docks, our forge home would swell in holy esteem. Do you say anything new? No. Keep well, Forge Daughter. I shall return if I require your aid. Yes or no, either is fine by us, as long as the craft continues. These are really nice to have on hand, a couple of, in case, like, boss fight run bad, right? It sucks to, like, be in the middle of a boss fight and be like, oh, I gotta stop what I'm doing to go farm frickin' shards. I leave. Thank you. Said. All right. Any other spaces like that I want to check? Can't do the warm ways right now. I have no recollection what this is for. This was the symbol I was using on doors I couldn't open. Did I place it there by accident? Let's go check. Because it's so damn close to a bell beast. But yeah, we are getting close to calling it. Oh, boss. Obviously, it doesn't help to hit them in the head. I used to try deliberately because I was hoping for a stun effect, but it doesn't do that. I don't think. I mean, it's obviously useful for continuing out, to avoid evasion purposes. Useful there. Greymore. It's probably best to just skip it if the opportunity allows, though, and just dodge over their head and pock them in the back. Should be vertical. Damn. I've been up there though. Oh, it's a scarecrow. That's fun. So now there's no more birds up here. Unless I destroy it, probably. Shit. Oh. I was so confused. How did I used to get up there again? Womp womp. Greymore does have a lot of seekers, doesn't it? Okay, it's the down that I can't get back up from. Let's not fall there. It's not like there's anything here, though. I feel like I've already been to the top of this space, though. I mean, I've been to the top of whatever is here, so I've... Why would that marker be here? Is it just I didn't think about it myself, I think? The uppercut has been my favorite thing about the Reaper. Out. But yes, the uppercut is a... Ooh. Yeah, there's a flea. We got the flea. No! Oh, son of a bitch. I was going to coast over it, and then I realized I didn't have the altitude, so I started to back off. Effectively locking in the damage. It's always nice. Alright, let's see what's up here to the right before we call it. But yeah, the actually for all of them, so far I've really enjoyed the sprinting attack. Uppercut for Reaper, like some kind of lunge for the Hunter. Wanderer does something like it. It's like a short jab, but it sends you in like a flip too. The down slash of the Reaper is nice in the way it allows for you to gives you a pretty broad surface area. The little shift that it does, it's such a subtle diagonal action. It has caught me off guard several times when I wasn't expecting it because my brain at first wrote it off as a largely downward action, right? But so I kind of stutter step my way into problems before. It is nice to work with, but it is obviously slow as a result. What's here? Sinner's Road. Sounds like a lovely place to visit. Ah, this is where these things... We've seen one of these before. Or two, a pair of them. Were we probably right here in the world? We might have been like right in this building here in the map. Well, let's find a bench. We're probably gonna call a stream in a second, chat. We're gonna let's find a bench or something new though. We'll call it here in this new space. Fuck, I hate that. Jump. How did that miss him? Where'd he go? Oh. These little fuckers are weird with their motion. And I hate that grab. That grab's so obnoxious. Is the reason because of these things? No, probably something else. Sounded like it was breaking, actually. It is breaking. I'd like one more silk, please. Thank you. I haven't seen them jump that effectively before. Annoying. That'd be safe. How far back was that bench? Can you make it up that Can you make that jump? No. I thought I was safe last time, though. It's all the way at the bottom, though. I didn't sit at that bench. I did not sit at that bench, though. It's gonna be. It will be obnoxious travel if I die. It will be a very obnoxious travel. Let's go touch a bench. Hopefully without dying. Straight down should be. Well, as long as I don't fall right on a fucking enemy. Why did I not sit on this bench? Stupid. I just didn't want to reach reverse the ground from. I don't remember what bench I sat on last, but it was gonna be obnoxious. See, we're back to where we were. Awesome. Ah, back to back, you little asshole. That's unfortunate. Okay, so it's not that they're all breakable. That one was. Are you also? Because of the enemy? Nope. I'm kind of surprised that he can't break out of there. Maybe he will later. Maybe it's like it's there for a jump scare. I see you. Bench. Says bench up, right? Bench up. Music's pretty dope, though. Bench still up. Why do I keep looking at the map? A cage with a simple lock. Green Prince. Leave me be, traveler. Better I accept this kingdom's cruelty than rage helpless against it. To waste in a cell, forgotten. 'Tis no worse a fate than the haunting that binds Varloom's many fragile minds.
That's fine.
As you wish, prisoner. Break it! Break it!
Shakun.
Leave it, Bug. I accept my place.
Cadestre.
Very well, prisoner.
Notelia.
Buenera.
She said different things. Bring it down on my head. You look like a bunch of caltrops, right? Like, bring them all raining down. Alright, well. That was exciting. Also not a bench. So let's try climbing up. I see I may have a problem. Man, you need to make up your mind if you're coming or going. Looks tasty. I think I'm gonna try not swimming in that. It said that the bench was up that way. I can't go up that way. This is what I want. It's this way. Oh, didn't see you there, asshole. God, that was supposed to be poking the other way. Go. The movement on this guy. Oh! You little fucker. I didn't think you'd be able to make that jump. I don't know why. Oh! You little asshole! I did not expect him to be able to climb like that. Cool. Cool. Now I'm a shitty place far from a bench. This is not a great space to pursue. Pretty sure if I push forward, I just end up dying. I'm not gonna lie about it, shit. I mean, the good news is it's not far away. Not that we had all that much to lose anyways. Most of our possessions are in rosary strings currently. Damn. You have to remember that there is not a safe exit now. I don't care for that. Get off of my silk. Stop eating my silk. You little bastard, stop it. Is it actually just gonna empty? How do I get rid of them without a bench? Do I have to go to a bench? What? They're not falling as I swing, are they? Like, I mean, are they just constantly falling? Yeah, they're just popping off me. Like, what? I expected this to be a short duration event. Do I have to hit somebody? Do I have to defeat a foe to get rid of this? Well, that didn't do anything. Also, I'm shard capped, I just realized. Like, I don't know where I would check my status effects to find a better clue for what the hell's going... Why? How do I clean my fucking leeches off of me? So I have to get enough to bind. I have to get enough health silk to bind, and the shtick is that they're constantly draining it. Obnoxious. And I don't get any masks? Oh, that's a mega punishing. I have to use an entire silk spool to remove the thing that is draining me of my silk. That's wow. Okay. And I get no masks in the process. I get no value from that. Just my silk back. Huh. Yeah, no, I mean, not falling in the dirty water seems like a good idea in general. Huh. That's very punishing. $30 by the way, seems insane to do. Like, I don't even know what the scale and scope of 100% is, but just based on what I've already experienced of the game, like, that seems pretty freaking nuts. Yeah, Sinner's Road, that do suck. I should call it there, chat. I really should. There's the part of me that wants, like, I want the completionist in me, or I don't know, the quiet voice in the back of my head wants to, like, make progress. Get that, you know, wants to push that bench will at least be progress, you know, or something like. But you know, we learned a little bit about that new space. Actually, we made useful progress to there. Apparently, the bench is gonna be a little bitch to get to from where we're at, because unless I missed something, the closest one looks like it's gonna be harder to get to until you open up a shortcut back. But I have to get to some editing today, chat. I got a lot of editing to do. When I started this all, I had wanted primarily to be a streamer. But if I'm honest, I am as much, if not more, a YouTuber than I am a streamer. Meaning, I'm like the edited stuff. You guys like me better for my editing than my live content? It's alright. So, I need to go get that done. My voice is starting to go on me anyway, sounds like, so it's perfect timing. Although it shouldn't be going on me this early, so I don't know. I'm hypersensitive to changes in my environment. This tells me there's like a small chance that I'm starting to come down with something. Maybe not. We'll see. Either way, there wasn't going to be a stream tomorrow. So next scheduled stream is going to be Wednesday, day after tomorrow. Same scheduled time as today, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. 9:30 to 10 general space, so don't hold me to it too much. But at 9:30 is generally where they've started at. It's almost surely going to be Silk Song. More of the same, especially because I gotta go figure out what to do about the Sinner's Road thing. That dirty water. Oh. It's gonna be mega punishing. Definitely gonna be careful about it. Because it's like it's like worse than spikes, right? It's like decidedly worse than spikes. Or lava. Lava hits you for 2, but and then it's done. Depending on how you want to measure it, like that dirty water has to take at least the 3 masks that you need to heal it with, right? Plus, you take 1 when you fall in, right? So it's 4 masks of damage, if you want to be like that. Count it? I don't know. Anyways. That is it for me today, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. Dude, keep an eye out for... I mean, the Patreon's up, but keep an eye out for the post about it, just because. I'm going to try to get another short out today if I can. But like I said, I got to get some editing done before that can happen. So, I will be sure to remember not to fall into the next dirty water. That maggot soup, as it were. All right, see you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, also, there's a Discord. It's ! Discord. The bot will give it to you, or like the links in the panels and stuff like that. I should shout it out more often. Thanks, guys. Later. That's not the right button. That's the right button.